Good morning, everybody. Top of the day to you. Eddie William Sellers coming to you, sitting out here this morning on my little back porch. Sitting out here by this big old oak tree. Sometimes I'll come out here and turn my chair around and take my shoes off and just put my feet up on this oak while I sit out here and read or just enjoy in the afternoon. Something called earthing, where that people get barefoot and walk on the earth, on the ground, stick your feet in a creek, put your feet up against a tree bark. According to scientists, our bodies are energy fields. All of this is an energy field. There's life. You draw it up into your body. Yeah, we draw from each other, don't we? Anyway, y'all, good morning, top of the morning to you. Hope you're doing okay today. We made it to fall. Look at us. We're alive. We're breathing. We're having coffee. And it's fall. But anyhow, the Morning Post this morning, now that fall is here, the deep divide in the country seems to only grow deeper, doesn't it? The murder of Charlie Kirk only shows how deeply divided the country is and getting more divided as time goes by. He was a very divisive person in life, so it only makes sense that in his death would also be very deeply dividing among us. MAGA is trying to make him out to be some kind of martyr for his brand of white Christian nationalism. My guess is, and in 5 years, you'll have to Google to see who he was. We will look back in history, and it will show that his brand of Christianity is more of a stain on Christianity. And as one day, hopefully, followers of Christ will return back unto the old ways of Christianity, the true ways of Christianity. You know, something about love your neighbor. Y'all do know that MAGA thinks that Donald Trump is a Christian. Let that just sink in for a minute. You know, you see him, I see him. Just the other day, he's standing at a podium at that funeral. So I said, Joe Biden, he's a son of a bitch. He's a son of a bitch. He's an evil son of a... Let that sink in. MAGA, they think that Donald Trump is a Christian. Just take a minute. That's where we're at with Christianity in America nowadays. I have always been one, if I never visited you in your house, I'm not going to start by showing up at the hospital when you're in the hospital. And if I didn't respect you in life, I'm not going to your funeral. I don't like going to funerals anyway. I don't mind so much a celebration of life a few weeks later, but funerals, yeah. And if I didn't respect you in life, I can't respect you in death. I can feel horrible if you died of some kind of horrible cancer or you suffered or if you were shot. I can feel really empathetic and bad for you. That don't change if I respect you or not. So one has to wonder, now that political killings are back, who will be next? I know we shouldn't say stuff like that out loud, but it does cross our mind, doesn't it? Days after his murder, a lot of Trumpers were all over the internet saying they were going to avenge his death by threatening to kill those on the radical lunatic left. Which, by the way, folks, the radical lunatic left that they speak of is anybody who didn't vote for Donald Trump. They're a very angry people, filled with all kind of bitterness. They're like Trump, ain't they? We saw that at the Capitol. Maybe, as Jesus said, they that live by the sword will die by the sword. There is some truth in that. They stoke violence in all of their gatherings, trying to make others scared. The radical lunatic left don't scare so easily. Some of us are from Cabbage Town. In reality, most of them MAGA Trumpers are just a bunch of bullies. You know, they enjoy being bullied. They enjoy trying to intimidate people and scare people. Fuck them. That's what I say. Fuck them. Don't be bullied. Stand up. Waving their Confederate flags and driving through towns and honking their horns in their pickup trucks. Fuck them. Now that fall is here, winter is right around the corner. I like to cook in the fall with the windows raised and the smell of something baking in the oven. I said bacon in the oven. A sweet potato pie. I can make a really good sweet potato pie. Warms the belly in the fall and in the winter and in the spring and so I love a slice of sweet potato pie. Yeah. And I love a slow cooked pot of pinto beans and put on a little small pan of crusty cornbread and a little cast iron skillet. Oh my God. I can't eat it often, but it sure is good. So, Boom Boom seems to have gotten his zest back for life. He is still taking his pain pills for another week. I hope that he can grow old with me as I grow old. He has been a very good little buddy to me in this season of life. You know, even though he's a hard-shell Baptist, and he's nosy, and he gossips a little bit, but most Baptists do. He is not mean-spirited, though, like a lot of the other Baptists and MAGA people are. They would take their Bibles and beat the hell out of you with the Bible if they could. They're an angry people. they do seem to be seem like they need to get laid, don't it? Maybe if they had a little more sex, they'd let some of that pressure off something and have a little freakiness in them or something. Good Lord. Put that Bible down and go get jiggy with somebody. I feel as I turned 70 this Friday that I have come into the fullness of myself, that I embrace all parts of myself, present, past, and future. It's weird. I thought 50 was a big turning year for me, too. It's like when you're out there and you turn 50, you just reach a point like, I ain't got much more time to waste with all this foolishness. I've got to get my shit together. But, boy, there's something about turning 70 that's also kind of a 50th kind of a moment. As I turned 70 Friday, I feel like I've come into my fullness, that I embrace all parts of myself, present, past, and future, the former me and the present me. I am a strong believer in Christ, yet I am anti-Christian mostly. I am gay. I am straight. I am bisexual. I am kind-hearted. But I can be an asshole if you cross me the wrong way or if I'm just having a bad day. The asshole comes out of me pretty easy sometimes, and I think the older we get, the more we unlock it, let it out. Like, I ain't got time for this shit. Don't bring that over my door. I am kind-hearted, but can be an asshole if you cross me, or I just am on some days. I am alive, yet I have one foot in the grave. I am bold, yet I know that the softness of my voice is the most powerful. I am someone who is holy, but I like to sigh and say, motherfucker, sometimes, So when you just get your socks knocked off of you and you just sit down and scratch your head and you're like, just motherfucker, I have come into my fullness. It maybe took me 70 years, but I am comfortable with all of it now. There is nothing left to hide. I have traveled down a lot of years to get to this place. I am what I am. I am my own special creation. Borrowed from the old song. I am good with me. Good Tuesday morning, sweet people. Welcome to fall. Today I will rejoice and be glad for this day. For I am a child of the Almighty. I am a part of this oak tree out here behind me. I will one day go back and be a part of the sun that's shining around the tree over me. That's just a visitation from the Lord's all that is. Come out here and try to butt in on my video. Like, Eddie, I'm the Lord, not you. Move over. I'll take over the video. And see, that's what he's done. He's taking over the video. So anyhow, y'all, the picture over on my Facebook page, a day in Paris in the fall. Ava and I went there for 2 falls. I need to go back and sit in the parts of Paris and write again. Still got a lot of life left to live, even though I turned 70 this Friday. Love y'all.